The mark on my head was actually crooked. When the boss noticed it with curiosity, I explained that I had flinched from pain during the branding. But once I got outside, I hurriedly straightened the mark because I was actually a fake monk. To become a real monk, I set up a tea stand on a path where monks traveled. At that moment, a passing monk picked up the tea and drank it down. However, I had already added laxatives to the tea. As he rushed to find a bathroom, I seized his belongings, planning to infiltrate Shaolin Temple with his stolen identity. But when I finally reached Shaolin Temple, the monk at the entrance immediately saw through my disguise and drove me away from the temple. However, I accidentally learned that tomorrow was when lay disciples would return to Shaolin. So, I dyed bamboo leaves black as a fake hairpiece, planning to disguise myself as a lay disciple to enter Shaolin. But these lay disciples needed to pass 3 trials to enter the temple. Soon we arrived at the first trial. We needed to follow specific footwork patterns to pass through. One wrong step would trigger various traps, making infiltration impossible. I quickly hit myself and waited for the guard monk to reset the trial. Suddenly, I had a new idea. I stepped out, clapping my hands, pretending to be a monk from another temple, trying to trick the monk into walking with me. But suddenly, I lost my balance and nearly fell. The monk effortlessly lifted me onto his back. I luckily passed the first trial, though the guardian monk knew I was an imposter. He didn't expose me because the upcoming trials were even more difficult. The second trial required using fingertips to offer incense. However, I encountered an accident while placing the incense. I tried claiming the iron door was broken. Suddenly, a monk beside me thrust the incense into my hand and pushed me forward forcefully. The iron door instantly opened. Seeing this, the monk decided to give me one more chance. The third trial required breaking open a wooden door with one's fist. I thought this would be relatively simple, but I couldn't open the wooden door. I pretended to let others go first, then stepped on someone's foot as they opened the door and ran inside. But I froze in place as soon as I entered. I saw people training with their legs tight and others headbutting sandbags.